Hey YouTube, it's Johnny again. I'm back in the junkyard. Some of you guys might wonder why I like to go through the junkyard and search out all these old abandoned cars and stuff. It's a real hobby to me, and while I'm showing you around this old Ford, I'll tell you a little bit about why.
This old car, it's I believe it's about a 49 to 50, and it's a really neat old car because it's actually got nicknamed a bullet nose Ford, and if you look close you'll understand why. Just the shape of the grill is almost, well, like they say, a bullet nose, and it's a really neat design. This one here obviously has been here a while. I'll show you around a little more. The old split windshield. These cars, they're so cool, and at one time somebody bought this car brand new. Picture how proud they would be in 49 or 50, whatever year it was, to drive this car home for the very first time, and it all shining. It would have been pretty cool. Would it be just like bringing home a brand new car today? Anybody that does, they're pretty proud of it. Now, compared to the new cars, the dash in this whole thing, it's pretty plain and pretty straightforward, all metal. A couple of gauges. You can see the steering column right down to where it goes through the floor. It's pretty cool, but back then when it was brand new, it was the very best. This poor old car is pretty well parted out and rusted out. But you picture in the early 50s when the drive-ins were going so strong, it makes you wonder how many times some guy picked up this girl, took her to the drive-in in this car, how many dates it was on, how many times it went to the dairy bar for ice cream. Got the engine bonnet open. It's got a flathead D8 in it. These are such a cool old engine. I just love the look of them. I'm not sure of how many horsepower and that sort of thing it is. Just a single one-barrel carburetor. There's lots of people that likely know a lot about them, but they're just such a neat looking engine and a totally different sound than a lot of engines. What a really cool looking hood emblem on them cars. These cars could talk. That's what I think about whenever I'm looking at these old cars like this. The stories they could tell. Just shit like, you know, were they ever raced? And the guy that owned it used to go to the quarter mile on Saturday night. Or was it a family car? It just really makes you wonder how it lived its life. These cars here, a lot of people will hot rod these cars. Check out Gene Winfield, buddy of mine. This is the kind of thing he likes to chop the roof on. Makes them look really cool. Anyway, that's some of the stuff that I think about when I see these cars. Pretty basic taillight design on these old cars. Not much like the newer ones, all LED and that sort of thing. There's a really cool body line that goes ahead on that taillight. It looks really neat. Well, I told you some of the stuff that I think about when I see these cars. You guys leave me a comment below, tell me what you think about. Give this old girl a thumbs up for me. Thanks for watching.